A Sioux Falls man using his expertise as an attorney to take on a new position that he knew nothing about. Eric Thorstensen introduces us to Jeff Clapper, this week someone you should know.
However, maybe it's not elections, it's mandatory retirement.
For more than 20 years, Jeff Clapper has been a federal prosecutor at the U.S. Attorney's Office in Sioux Falls. 13 years ago, he took on a new role outside the courtroom.
Sioux Falls Christian needed someone to take over the program that had just started, and my daughter was in it.
How are we going to frame?
So Jeff became a high school debate coach.
They decide or have some influence on.
Even though he was never in debate from his high school days at O'Gorman.
I was in track and cross country, and quite honestly, I didn't know how it was going to go when I started coaching debate.
It went well from the beginning.
The first year I got to coach with my daughter. We only had 6 kids on the debate team, but we won the state championship that year, and that was very rewarding.
In all, Jeff's Sioux Falls Christian teams have won 7 Class A state championships, but it hasn't just been about the trophies.
I had to learn early on it wasn't always about winning. It was about teaching kids life skills, and I think debate really does that. Teaches them how to research and write and communicate their positions on things.
Judging a case based on the information provided.
And it also teaches them how to ask the right questions, how to listen to other people.
Jeff would stay at school till 11 and 12 at night working with us, and he would read my arguments anytime we would send them to him. He would always be there if I wanted to call him and talk about an argument.
Their terms are 8 years also.
That we had. Or a potential topic we were going to run, he was always there for us.
There's arguments for both sides.
Coaching has been a nice diversion from his day job.
You better be aware of this. Mandatory retirement age 70.
I deal with some pretty serious stuff in my line of work, and to be able to go to debate and deal with students and coach debate using the skills but not the same dark circumstances that I deal with at work is a breath of fresh air.
I think we definitely have a competitive advantage over other schools. Jeff definitely has a special insight when it comes to especially legal issues, but also federal issues that he talks about.
They might talk generally.
His job definitely helps us learn more how to speak better, how to be more persuasive in rounds.
He wanted up to 15 judges to get them.
In recent years, Jeff handed over the reins of the Chargers debate program.
Success seems to attract more students, and the last few years we've had over 20 students every season. And we decided, the school did, that we need somebody that can be in the school, a teacher. So I've transitioned into being the assistant coach.
Jeff built this program from the very foundations. When I was asked to come on a couple of years ago, I was pretty nervous about taking over from somebody who literally built the program. But he's been nothing but helpful. I think he thought of us as a team from day one.
And he loves to see the success,
Stability.
the kids go on to have in life.
I've had students go to law school, nursing, sales, accounting, and I frequently run into them, and they often tell me debate was the best thing they did in high school.
Waited out till the 2016 election.
In Sioux Falls, Eric Thorstensen, Dakota News Now.
But
Clapper and the Sioux Falls Christian team are heading to the National High School Debate Tournament that is next month in Phoenix. They've qualified for that event 3 times in the last 4 years. As always, if there's something you think we should all know, please email a nomination to news@dakotanewsnow.com.